James Maddison will leave Leicester this summer. We knew that, done. But he's on his way to Spurs.
Turn Newcastle down.
I know. Do you forgive him for that?
I do. He's got to be careful, though, I think, going down to London. I think he has to be really concentrated now on his career. I think they're getting a great signing.
Yeah.
I certainly would have been well happy if he had a sign for Newcastle.
£40 million. It's a decent amount as well.
It probably would have been worth more if they stayed up.
1 year left on his contract.
Maybe, but if they stayed up, Leicester, they might be tempted to try and ask for 50 or 60 when you go down to the Championship and you lose that Premier League money, the 60s turn into 40 quite quickly. So I think what you're looking in terms of the player, with his skill factor, I think you're getting quite of a bargain. Yeah. I think he can play. 10's his best position. I think you've got to free him up a little bit. I don't think he's an 8. But talent-wise, Jules, I think he's a good player.
Yeah, me too. I agree. I think maybe like a little bit of consistency still.
Yeah.
But I think he belongs to a club easily a top 7.
It will certainly help Harry Kane.
Yeah.
You think the players that he's going to try and
I mean, they like creativity a lot last season, right? So you hope with him and Postecoglou's style of football, it should fit really well.
West Ham, Jules, interested in the wonder kid Alex Scott.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one. Done one of the revelations of the Championship last season with Bristol City. We saw him in the FA Cup, for example, play against Manchester City as well. Really, really talented kid. Great dribbler, great on the ball.
Grealish. Yeah,
Grealish type. He looks a bit like that. Very elegant, it's just so easy on the ball. He can played more centrally behind the striker, can play wide as well, I think, because of that ability to take on players and to dribble. Not really sure if West Ham need another attacking player on top of Lanzini, Fornals, Cornet, Bowen, Benrahma, all of that. But maybe if you don't get him now, he will go to a bigger club.
Would you, even though they're in Europa League and obviously the Premier League next season and domestic cup competitions, would you bring him into West Ham into the squad? Or would you
That's
think...
the thing. I'm always a bit careful about that step up from the Championship, and especially a club like, we're not talking a club that was fighting to go up or a former Premier League club that went down.
Yeah.
It's Bristol, no offense to them, but I'm not sure if you're ready straight away to make that step up to a top 10 Premier League club, which is what West Ham is. And
so do you recognise the talent, sign him,
maybe loan him out to somewhere in the Championship, or maybe keep him and see the work. But remember Jack Clark? A bit, for me, he looks a little bit similar. He looked so good at the time with Leeds in the Championship, made that move and just didn't work out for him. So now he has to rebuild all the career. So I think for Alex Scott, let's just keep an eye and whether West Ham buy him, loan him out and see how he progresses.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.